You know, my sister, she had a few questions. My sister, she want to ask you a few questions. That's okay with you?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
So come on.
Hello, Queen.
Hey,
I just want to start off by saying sorry for your loss.
thank you.
Yes. What do you think about like the people who like getting on like camera now saying that like everything that y'all are saying isn't true?
Well, no one. Maybe they're getting paid because come on, they're talking about somebody that's known all over the world. So a lot of people are gonna discredit us, the people that are actually out there talking, because there's even people that witness and more things that don't want to talk. They're already afraid. So they're gonna have a lot of people on social media saying that Travis he's a nice guy, like the mayor. You know, the mayor
Right.
one of the first ones to talk and say that he's a nice guy. You needed to comply with his contract, with this and this and that. So it's just, we gotta keep moving no matter what anybody thinks.
Right. Because now they got people speaking out saying it was all made up. It's not that many dead bodies and stuff like that, and y'all are reaching and stuff. And like I was telling my brother, like I said, it's just it's even people that we know that know Travis Scott that's like, oh, met Travis Scott, and it's like, oh, prayers for him, you know. And y'all only met him once or twice, but y'all not saying nothing to us. Y'all haven't reached out to us.
She has a couple of friends who are like, that's how we got invited to the BT Awards, and those same people who know me haven't even reached out and say, oh yeah, little bro, we just invited you, we just seen you. What you talking about? Oh, praying for you, Travis Scott. Well, you know me.
Y'all don't even know him. Y'all met him.
Y'all don't even know Travis Scott. And it's like, wow,
I tell my brother, and like I try to tell my friends, Dr. Martin Luther King said, in the end, we're not gonna remember the things that our enemies did to us, but with the silence of our friends.
Exactly.
So don't let that go over your head, So that's why I'm like, at first I want to
say that again, girl. Say it.
Yeah, Dr. Martin Luther King said, in the end, we're not gonna remember what our enemies did to us, but the silence of our friends. Yeah. So it's crazy. And I'm starting to see that. It's like, wow, like dang, I haven't said nothing. And we seen y'all watch the live. We seen y'all.
Yeah, the other day we seen them.
Like y'all not gonna say nothing. Like y'all ain't gonna act us outside of the story or nothing. And everybody who's taking up for this man is people who wasn't even there. Like I was even there. I was outside, working, but I've seen some of the people come out and say, dang, like wow, like it's crazy up in there. I never seen so many dead bodies, and they calling all these people liars, and that's just crazy.
Yeah, and it's gonna happen. We already know this is the way the media works. They're gonna start saying that there's only 8. I've had so many people tell me that how do you know there's more? And they already said it's 11, and then that they start trying to attack me, and I'm like, hey, dude, I'm not even paying attention to them. To that kind of people, do not even pay no mind, because you have to keep moving forward with the truth. And the truth obviously will come up. The truth will be revealed, because people can't keep the truth hidden forever. And there's a reason why they were trying to clean up the area so quick or whatever, and then the FBI said you can't touch it, but they had already cleaned half of the place. So something doesn't add up, right? It's just
right. A lot of people spook this stuff. I'm like noticing a change in my brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to put too much of his personal.
Right. I'm literally sleeping in the bed with her. And I'm still up.
He don't want to go to the restroom by himself and stuff. And I'm looking at people saying that y'all are reaching.
This is real. I woke up late at night, to get some water, and I had my flashlight on, and like I seen like the shadows from like the shadow on the wall, and like I ran back in the room. Like that's how petrified and how like just messed up the head.
You get affected whether people believe it or not. You do get affected. Like when I saw when I saw my family member there on the floor, they have all the videos of her. They were playing them because she was ruled as a homicide. So I can't really talk too much about the things or say her name, nothing like that. But just just seeing the videos that they send me and the images of the people that was there on the floor. Look, man, we ain't stupid. We're not gonna fall for that thing. No, that's not. I'm gonna keep standing for the same thing, and I'm gonna say it. And I don't care who gets mad, and I don't care if people think whatever they want to think. Just that one pile of people that was right there.
And
It
that's
was
what I seen. Just that one pile of people over the VIP. It was like 10 people just by me. And I even, right when I left, I had posted, I was like, man, there's 10 dead people by me. I'm about to leave, you know. And I had showed like a little, getting a video of him just keep continuing when he was like, you know, chanting, and you can see that eye. And I was like, what? Like, I'm gone. I didn't help out and did what I could do. I'm gone. I can't take it.
And then everybody saying, oh, they rushed it. Everybody broke in. They right. They did rush. They broke in. But it's like, this man gave them permission to do that. He said, hey, the ticket sold out. Break in. Do what y'all got to do. This is your venue.
He was like, yeah, the wild ones. He was like, yeah, the wild ones still going to get in.
Like, y'all got to come on. Y'all got to be smart. Like, come on, man. Y'all just ignoring the victims, and y'all talking about praying for Travis Scott. Travis Scott still went home a millionaire to his family. What the fuck y'all talking about pray for Travis Scott? For what? What is he going through? Some shit that's gonna die down? Your relative not gonna come back to life? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
Yeah, they're standing on the wrong side. Like, but you know what? Some of that people they have to stand on that side because they're too afraid to be on this side of the fence.
Yeah.
They're afraid of being vulnerable to what happened, because I know most of the people that are watching us right now, when they first seen the videos, they wanted to cry. A lot of people cried.
Yeah.
A lot of people cried because the injustice of the test being done right there, or whatever, however they want to call it, because this thing that happened was not normal, was not human, was not just people pushing each other. No. People are describing a situation where it was beyond your control, beyond what any human could have done. So, you know, it's definitely something higher that happened here. So, you know, people are gonna always try to talk bad about it, but in reality, we know they can't lie to us forever. They can't.
Right. And then, like, this is another thing that got me, like, people not realizing and saying, like, I remember this other dude came on his live when he was all in the dark, and he was like, he opened up a portal, he opened up, that's a ritual. And these motherfuckers are saying that's not true, y'all making stuff up, it's no way possible. This the same Bible, the same stuff in this Bible that y'all are reading, and you know, like, you know, Jesus walked on water and stuff. Oh, now you believe in rituals. Now you believe in magic. You know, like, what's the difference? Like, so you say
Right.
somebody, like, you know, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, do you believe in it or you don't?
Right.
But the Bible tell you that, and now you seen it, you
I'm
don't
not
believe
even a
it.
religious person, and I'm saying all this stuff. I'm not gonna get on here front just because I'm on a live. I used to be. I'm not even a religious person anymore. You know, but I'm not saying that I don't believe in God. I just don't believe in religion. But it's just like a lot of people really need to sit back and think, and that's what's wrong with the world. That's the problem. A lot of people not thinking for themselves, and when you don't think for yourself, you have other motherfuckers that'll think for you, like the government.
Right. Yeah. You know,
y'all get on here and believe anything these motherfuckers on the news tell y'all. The news people weren't even fucking there, and y'all listening to them. They weren't even there. They came afterwards. They weren't even there, but y'all not believing the people that was there. Make that make sense.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, girl, man, you hitting some nerves right now. You for real, like people that were not even there are actually talking about it and defending Scott. Like,
right.
We even have family members calling and saying, I'm like,
when stuff like this happens, when stuff similar like this happens, the first thing everybody want to do is blame everything on gay people. This ain't got shit to do with gay people. If they talking about, oh, but y'all let the LGBT, man, fuck that. This ain't got nothing to do with no LGBT. Like, what are y'all doing? Y'all blame everything on LGBT. Like, stop doing that shit.
Yeah, well, that I don't know. That must. You know, that must be some really sick people that would even bring that up. What does that have to do with anything, to be honest? But
talking about y'all at the LGBT community, but man, come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
People are dead.
Stop it.
Yeah, they will, honestly, people right now are looking for fingers to point because they know who did it, and they know they can't point fingers at him because he's got power. He can silence one or two, but he can't silence the whole world. And the city of Houston stands together knowing that concert was a ritual. No matter what nobody says. No matter what the news say, no matter what nobody says, we know, and the city of Houston knows that they got tricked into being into a ritual. Period. It don't matter what. It don't matter what nobody.
Everybody couldn't breathe. That's why everybody was acting like zombies. That's why everybody was in a daze. That's why everybody was.
You seen them dead bodies, and it was just like a lot of people left the concert and say, I didn't realize what was happening. I had a whole different experience because you was hypnotized. It's just crazy because the whole time I could see, I could see everything, and everybody, didn't have the same experience. Some people, they ready to go to the next show. They think everything is just made up and it's just over exaggerated, but
yeah, like the guy you went on live with the other night, he said he might go back. All right, man. All right, bro, go back.
Yeah, no. I think that right now the best thing that we can do is stand on what we believe. We really can't have people telling us what to believe. You can't believe somebody that doesn't have your best interest in mind. Like for example, I know some of the listeners right now are talking about the whole COVID-19 regulations and everything. Okay, so they don't allow us all full capacity at the church, but they're gonna allow a concert of 50,000 plus people be together.
Wow.
And trample over each other, but we can't be together in church.
Because it was a ritual.
And at the store, you gotta be 6 feet apart because the lady in front of me is mad if I'm a little bit close to her. Like, dude, they want to fool us. They want to play with us. They want to play with society. The government thinks that they have the ultimate, saying on everything, but we are not stupid. There is, how can I put it? There is a resistance that is just not going to be silenced. We are not going to be silenced or moved.
It was just no way they could have did it and really thought logically, like, we're going to get away with this and nobody's going to, which has been happening for years, but it's like, not in Houston. No, not in Houston. No.
Yeah. And they're commenting. Some churches have been completely closed. Exactly. Some churches even got completely closed. Like these mega churches that have like 10,000, 15,000 people. They all couldn't go to church because it was just half a capacity. Are you kidding me? But they're going to allow 50,000 people. And
yeah, they want to ask Sylvester, when I asked him about that, his response was, well, we just hosted the World Series. Okay, I was there too, because like I said, I work a bunch of events and stuff, but the difference between the World Series is there was nobody on the other side encouraging 50 extra thousand people to break in.
Plus everybody had a seat. Yeah.
You have sections, and then it's still a capacity. They still not filling up the arena. I know, I be there all of the time. So that's bullshit, bro. Like, people need to wake the fuck up. Like, for real. Everybody sleep. Well, not everybody, but I don't know. Some people just need to stop listening to what the government could literally tell people. The people on the news could literally say, "Oh, the sky is like purple," and they'll believe it.
Believe
they
it.
can see what they own.
Yeah.
You see that purple sky this morning? Y'all see it? They said it.
Look at the sky. See that it's blue. Oh no, the news said it was purple though. What the fuck?
There's this viewer that she's mentioned a couple of things that are true. I think her name is Kalialani. Okay, well, she's talking about the people that they're still looking for. Yeah, I had put up a number on my story. I don't know if you guys seen it, of all the people that you could go and identify, of all the people that they had a list of people that nobody had asked for or whatever. Mm-hmm. Now, if these parents are still looking for their kids and there's a list of people that you can go and find out about, so how were they able to say that it was only 8 people if they still haven't finished counting everybody that's hurt? No, what about if there's somebody that died but nobody knows because they didn't have a mom or their dad here,
or because have a family that were here by themselves? They moved to the city, they sightseeing. It was a lot of people here that wasn't even from here. When I drop people off at the stadium, they say, we just visiting for today, we driving back to San Antonio.
And to be honest, I didn't even tell all my family, I was going, I just bought my ticket and then I was like, I'm gonna go. But I only told my sister. Yeah, I didn't even tell her. So just imagine, had something happened to me, my family wouldn't have even known I was there. It was just thought, oh yeah, he's missing. Something must have happened. wouldn't even known I was at the concert because I knew if I told my parents, well, yeah, I bought these tickets and I'm going to, they would have said no. So I'm like, let me just go. You know, I'll come back home, everything be good. Because like, as soon as I woke up, my parents, they called me. It was like, why was you at that concert? I said, what you talking about? They said, yeah, that video you did, it's everywhere. And I was like, what you talking about? I was like, oh my, like.
Yeah, no, it's right now. I feel like I said, there's so many things that are gonna come up, and people really have to open their eyes and their heart to what is happening right now in our city. There's obviously more people, and a lot of people, of course, they're gonna get paid to silence, so they won't say nothing or whatever. But these are things that are honestly happening, and we have to stay woke. There's no way we can allow intimidation have to silence us, because that's the reality. And it's never been about the virus. And let me just throw my 2 cents on that. Like, it's never been about the virus. This is about control. They want to know how well controlled the society is here in the country and everywhere and all over the world. They want to know how the world was going to react, just in case they had to do that for the new world order that obviously is going to happen. I don't plan on being here, because I really plan on leaving when Jesus comes back for us. But it is something that is going to happen, and just the whole control situation where you got to wear your mask. You really got to wear your mask in our city. Is it really about our health when you allow 50,000 plus people to be all together in one place? And I didn't see nobody with one mask in the whole freaking concert video.
I didn't even have mine. I didn't even have mine on.
I didn't see nobody. I didn't see nobody with mask on.
And they didn't care.
Everybody was talking about
videos, nothing. But to be honest with you, I barely see people with masks, period, anymore.
Yeah, no, it's never been about that. Like I said, it's never been about the virus. Yes, we do know that the world is evil, and we know that there's forces that are working towards the reduction of the population in the world. It's already written. We already know these things. They don't scare us, because we know where we go if we die. So, what we have to do is, keep our families safe, and do what's right in front of God, because I might offend God if I want to be friends with the world and participate in their activities or whatever. I'd rather have God on my side, to be honest. Yeah. I'd rather have God on my side, because he's never failed me. And everybody else is going to fail us. The government, even our own family members are going to backstab us, but God is not. So if anybody's worried about being happy with somebody or having somebody on their side, it should be God, number one, to be honest. And we know that these things are going to happen, and probably this is not going to be the only one, the only concert or the only event that is going to have this happening, because the world will get worse as it goes on. It's gonna the situation is gonna get worse, but we have to stand in agreement that that we will not fall for what the enemy wants to put out there to make people believe. We have to stand on what's right, on the truth.
Yeah.
The truth, whether it's a concert, whether it's about COVID-19, whether it's about demonic activity here in our city or in the concert, because I know that I seen it. I seen videos that are people. Yeah, when people are sharing that there was things happening, like weird things happening, weird things flying, and just even the people, they have a couple of videos where people are acting like if they're either possessed or they were on drugs, or a lot of those things. We know those things are real, but like I said, we have to stand on the positive side for right now. I want to tell the people, if you already seen the video, stop watching those videos. Every single time you're watching these videos, you're reliving the moment, and you're still impacting your brain, and you're affecting your soul. You're putting fear into yourself, because at the end of the day, it was a ritual that you're watching. So you need to stop once you've seen the videos, and stop watching them, because it'll happen. I believe what you're saying, that you still a little fearful and this and that, because the very first days, I could still hear the voices. Like,
yeah, when I went to sleep, I still heard the concert playing in my head and people saying help. Like all night, the concert just, and it was crazy. Like the literally, like, it's like I really recorded the whole concert and it just plays in my head from start to finish. And I try to go to sleep until like it finally fades, and like, you know, I wake up and I'm like, okay, I finally, like, dang, I finally, you know, like blacked out for the night. Like, that's all you can hear.
I can hear it in my head. This, yeah, because you're right. This, you could, you ain't gotta be there. It kept playing in my head. Like when he chanting and stuff like that, that's what he was doing when he was like, oh, pull that girl up or whatever. He was chanting when he kept on singing that was a chant. But a lot of people don't know that. They just oblivious because they just don't want to see the truth. A lot of people know, but they just don't want to face the truth, you know. And
that's how I was. I didn't want to face the truth. I wanted to keep it going, but like after that night, it was like that. It's no way. It's just no way.
Another thing I want to tell people is nothing for, especially the government, the news, it's nothing for them to pay somebody to say, oh, I was there and it wasn't nothing like how these people saying. Travis saw it. Travis didn't see nothing. He stopped it. It's nothing for them to pay. Like even people Travis probably had people that he knew, or some other people, you know, other performers that were there that was walking around in the crowd with y'all, but y'all don't know because they stay behind the scenes.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta be careful in your surroundings and stuff like that.
Yep. Well, as for right now, you know, like I said, we have to stay on the positive side, like, you know, clear your mind several times during the day. If you catch yourself thinking about that, you know, grab that thought and you know, just, you know, you have to do something, and it's like grabbing the thought, like letting it go and replace it with something better, replace it with something happy, with something nice. You don't wait until you get those good thoughts. No, you have to switch your thoughts from evil to positive, or something about God, something cute. Oh, let me distract myself, let me go out there, or let me watch a funny video. Funny videos are really good because they, you know, they get your brain going, and you know, they prep you to have a better attitude about the day. So watch something funny.
And that's what I was telling my brother. I'm like, bro, I know what happened to you or whatever, but you gotta get up, you gotta get out the house, you gotta do something. You know, you gotta change your clothes. You gotta take that do-rag off your head. You can't walk around here with a hoodie on all the time.
Right.
You know, you still gotta live your life. You still got a life to live, bro. Don't be like that.
Yeah, most definitely stay on the positive side. And you know, I have a couple of information that I need to first review and everything, and then I'm gonna be letting you know tomorrow.
Yeah.
And sending it over to you so you can kind of take a look at it, which it's important information, but it's thousands of messages that I get, so it's impossible for me to open all of them.
Yeah, same with me. It's the same with me. It's hard. I see a lot of people DMing me. I have like literally like 10,000 DMs, so it's like only so many I can go through. So I'll be trying to get back to people and, you know, do it. Like I've been tired these days. You know, I've been going through a lot. You know, I've been, you know, on the move lately. I've been scared, but you know, that's why I didn't go live the other 2 days. You know, I was just like, I don't even feel like doing it, so I had the strength, you know, to do it. You know, thanks to you today. So I'm gonna try to,
and I'm gonna try to get all this information, send it over to y'all so y'all can also read it and everything, and then tomorrow maybe I could share some of it. Yeah. You know, because I know a lot of people are talking about a whole, you know, there's so many things to talk about, and I feel like I have good information in my hands. I'm going to read it first. I'm going to verify that it's real, that it's true. And then I'm going to definitely let you guys know. That way, you know, we can keep updating the people with, you know, what's really going on and what really happened that day at the concert.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I know you guys are standing strong and everything. I just, you know, I tell y'all again, please don't get scared. Don't let fear get the best of you.
Yeah.
And we got to stand for what's right no matter what. You know, there's a saying that says, live free or die trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way you can live in fear. Anyways, one day we have to go. But let's make sure that if we ever have to go because of something, it better be the truth. Yeah. It better be for what's right. It better be for God. It better be for the better of humankind. So if we're doing that, then there's nothing to fear because God will take care of us.
There's nothing to fear. Everybody has a date, no matter what. No matter if it's a day or no matter if it's 30 years from now. You know.
Yeah. So, okay, guys. Well, we'll be in touch. I'm gonna send the information to you guys so
Yeah.
you guys can read it and check it out, and then let's see what we can do tomorrow. Most definitely, let's keep the people updated with, with everything that's happening, with all the facts.
Yeah.
And if anybody wants to like go over to my page, I'm gonna be posting a couple of pictures
Yeah,
that were
y'all
sent
follow her
over to
too.
me. Yeah, you guys can. I know I put it on private because I was getting kind of like really weird messages lately.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, like we
Yeah,
just,
you be careful. You
but we're
be
gonna
safe.
stick together.
Yeah, you be careful. You be safe. Walk like my brother tell you. I walk around strapped. I don't care if I'm going to the mailbox. That's when something will happen to you. I mean, when you're not really, you know, even
Yeah,
even outside of all of this stuff, just always protect yourself. Always watch your surroundings. And they're gonna say everybody on this line, especially you ladies, because we're living in a bad time right now. So you know thank you for
that's right.
your words of wisdom. I can tell you really a spiritual person. I can see through you. You have such a pure soul. Thank you
Oh,
for your words and just, having my brother back. I've been listening to when you be talking to him. He really needs that. So God bless you. And I don't say that to
thank
nobody.
you. Thank you guys, and I'm sending lots of blessings for you guys too, and just like I said, stay on the positive side and pray, and God is on our side. His angels are around us. So let's
They're
let's do
asking
this.
for you to pray for everyone before the live. Before the, yeah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Amen. Amen. Me too. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah. She does.
he already know. That's why he had his big sister house. He knows this is the safest place in the world.
I
Oh,
hope
they
y'all
said they
have some
silenced the
room.
prayers.
I hope y'all have some room because I probably go stay over there. If she gonna be
They
your
said they
bodyguard,
silenced the prayer.
all right, guys. Have a blessed night. I see y'all tomorrow.
Okay, appreciate it.
All right. Be blessed, Queen.
Amen. Thank you. Likewise.
All right, thank you. All right.
I want to ask y'all for the biggest favor today, Houston. I want you to open up your heart And I need y'all to help me pray for Ezra Blunt. That is the name of the little boy, the 10-year-old that's still in the hospital. If there's something that